Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Chill, and I am just a gal on the internet that likes to talk about the weird shit I see there. And tonight we're going to talk about mother-in-law drama. Do you have mother-in-law drama? If so, leave it in the comments. We love to hear it. Uh, yes, let's get right into it.
Reason number infinity why I hate my mill. After interrupting our vows, she
First, I want to talk about how beautiful does she look in her pretty cake. It's all matching, and I love it. She looks stunning, but she looks pissed. After interrupting our vows, she wouldn't shut up or pay attention to the cake cutting. That's so sad.
wouldn't shut up or pay attention to cake cutting. I am clearly so annoyed and can't stop being distracted by her blatant
Oh,
obnoxiousness.
she looks stressed.
Look how pissed I am.
Look, even her husband, which is the lady's son, even looks uncomfortable. You did that to your child at their wedding? Toxic. No, no. Don't do that.
The DJ also didn't play the song I picked out. Wonder who did that. I can't with this lady.
Ooh. Oh, but that little smile. That was sweet at the end, the smile, but mother-in-laws, stop it. The wedding's not about you. It has nothing to do with you. Some of y'all are lucky you even get to go. Stop doing this. It's uncalled for, it's so rude, and it doesn't do anything but cause a rift between your child and their spouse. What is the goal? I just don't understand. So our next one.
Think you have a crazy mother-in-law? Buckle up. When I were getting married, there was a ton of drama when it came to my mother-in-law. Shocking. She actually reached out to me and she asked what color my mom was wearing for the wedding because she didn't want to pick the same color. I wanted the moms and the grandmoms to all be in something different. I told her that my mom wanted to wear navy blue but didn't buy a dress yet. Mother-in-law goes out. She buys a navy blue dress.
There's where the problems started. Is it, and I don't know, like, is it common for when you get married, like, you dictate? White is always off limits for everybody but the bride. We all know that. But is it common to instruct everybody outside of the wedding party, the groomsmen and the bridesmaids? Is it custom to dictate what they're wearing? Or was this just on this occasion for these people to try to not have any drama? I don't know. Let me know. But the minute she told you that she picked a navy blue dress, you knew she wanted trouble, in my opinion.
And she says, I know you said your mom wanted to wear navy blue, so if she buys a dress and it's navy blue, I will take this dress back and buy a new one. Okay. Once we picked out my mom's dress, I texted my mother-in-law and said, hey, we did end up going with navy blue. So I know you said you would return yours. I just wanted to let you know. She lost her ever-loving mind. She cursed me out. She cursed my mom out. She told me I looked fat in my wedding dress.
Oh my gosh. Okay. So many things wrong with this. First of all, fat shaming your daughter-in-law is never okay. Not ever. There will never be a happenstance even out of the most deranged, coming from a good place of your soul, never okay. Don't do it. I am a mother-in-law, and I would never, ever go out of my way to hurt my spouse's or my child's spouse. That is who they picked. That's their person. No matter, and I love, my in-law, my kid's spouse, but this is who they picked to love for the rest of their life. You have no right to cuss them out or to tell her on what's supposed to be the happiest day of her life, the very beginning of her life with your child. This is not how it should ever go. And hopefully your husband, I assume, put a stop to it.
And she didn't like it. She said she was not returning the dress. She already bought a dress. She's not buying another one. She was arguing with me that the color wasn't navy blue. It was this whole thing. This went on for literal months, to the point where she was uninvited to my bridal shower.
Nah, bitch, you'd have been uninvited to the whole wedding. To the whole wedding. No. Unacceptable. Cut off immediately. This is going to be the mother of your grandchildren. Like, I don't understand why people don't take that into consideration. I can hear kids in the background, which is why I'm assuming they have kids, and she's folding little clothes. But why would you want to have any avoidable rift? And we're talking about this is super avoidable. This is a dress, ma'am. Shitty behavior. And if you were my mother-in-law, I'd cut you off. I have no problem cutting shit right out of my life. It wouldn't have dragged out for months, I'll tell you that much.
Because she would not stop cursing me and my mom out. This was truly just the beginning. So if you want a part 2 for all the wedding drama, let me know.
I did not find the part 2 to that, and now I'm upset that I didn't. But, honey, if you ever see this, I hope you get all the blessings. I wish you nothing but the best, you and your spouse and those kids if they're yours. You know what I'm saying? Like, holy Toledo. And also, she cursed your mama out. I don't play about my mom. I do not play about my mom. The only person allowed to talk smack about my mom to me is her other kids. That's it. And that's it. This video.
Hey, easy there. Oh my gosh,
my mother-in-law and her dog almost ruined my wedding. Yes, together. Absolutely no. You're the reason people have so many rules at a wedding. I've noticed, the rule list tends to get a little bit longer as each passing year goes by. Don't do that. I don't know if people understand the significance of a wedding dress for some other people. Sometimes it's handed down, sometimes it's very old, sometimes it costs a lot of money. And even if none of those things are true, it's not yours to ruin. You go out of your way to make that day so easy. As easy as you can for the bride and groom. Because that's who it's about. You brought your damn dog to bite her dress. That's so rude. So rude.
Oh no! Someone's gonna
How cute. Oh no. His face says it all. But her face. Her face. Did y'all see her face? I'm gonna play it again. Because what the heck?
Oh no!
It was like the tiniest piece of cake. But look. Look at his face right now. Do y'all see that? He knows. He knows. He knows. Her face. You look like a Karen, man. And that was petty as hell. You lucky you're not my mama-in-law. Because, holy shit. Set the tone, she says. For what exactly? For you to be terrible for their whole marriage? It's kind of what it seems like. Not a fan. Not a fan.
They're our family, so they're going to be your family. No, I completely agree that they're going to be our family, but like I said, we haven't talked to them. They haven't even congratulated us on the engagement. We're not even friends with them on any social media stuff, so I really don't think it's going to be that big of a deal if they're not invited to it. Well, I'm pretty sure that they're going to be upset about it, considering the fact that I was already talking to them about it, and they said that they would come. I'm sorry, what? Yeah, I was on the phone with your aunt, I think it was about like 2 weeks ago, and they said that they would love to make the trip down, and obviously they're coming from out of state, so there wouldn't be anybody to watch the kids for that long, so they would have to bring all 9 kids with them. Well,
you invited other people? You invited your soon-to-be daughter-in-law's family to their wedding? Okay. Know your place. Know your damn place. You don't get to invite anybody to somebody else's wedding. People go over their guest list pretty strategically, you know, sometimes even down to seating where they are going to seat these people, you know, in reference to where other people are sitting. People know their family. It is not your business. Even if you're nosy, go stalk somebody's social media. Don't invite them to their wedding. It's like you want to fight with your kids. I don't understand it.
let's just graze over the fact that we didn't invite them. We are having a child-free wedding, so 9 kids, that's absolutely not going to work.
How do y'all feel about child-free weddings? I do have a cousin who had a child-free wedding. Like extended cousin, not super close or anything, but I thought it was a choice. And it's definitely their choice. And they picked that choice for a reason. She didn't want that day to, you know, she wanted it to be as stress-free as possible, and I can understand that. But what are y'all's thoughts? Are you for child-free weddings? Have you done a child-free wedding? If you could go back and change that, would you? Like, I'm interested.
Sweetheart, I understand that it's your wedding day, but you need to learn that you don't have to be in the center of the spotlight.
We're gonna stop it right there, ma'am. I know that it's your wedding day, but you don't have to be in the center of the spotlight. That is the whole point of this day. It's for the bride and groom to be in the spotlight. It literally has nothing to do with you. Unless you want to come and sit down and show support for these 2 people. If one of them is your kid. Grow up. You had your turn, you had your chance, you had your time. Take a fucking seat.
Entire day. Not everything's about you. It's about family as well.
No. Everything after this, the whole point of this ceremony, in my opinion, is to recognize that you are bringing 2 lives together, right? You are going to intermingle your life with theirs, which means also, you know, their family. Now you kind of both share the obligations of showing up to family functions and doing all these things together. This isn't the day to make that point. This day is literally just about them. I would have uninvited you.
Well, too, that's the whole point of a wedding and a marriage. So I think that it would be good if you learned some manners. Hey, Brock.
If she learned some manners, I love it when old people try to. This ain't a knock at old people, like all old people, but you can't be preaching to be treated a certain way if you're not willing to treat other people a certain way. Your age literally has nothing to do with it. Some of the most mannerless people I know are elderly. And it's because y'all just be getting away with that. And it's not okay. It's insane. Truly. Not a fan. This last one's a doozy. I don't know how to feel about this one. Let me know.
So my future daughter-in-law said, no wedding cake topper. She wants just a simple, clean cake. Her vision.
And that's okay. She's allowed to have her vision. It's her day.
And it sounds really boring to me. But I said, okay, because I wanted to stay in my lane. I haven't questioned a single decision. Not the horrible color scheme. Not the hokey venue. Nothing.
Right there. Right there. You made a whole TikTok video public to the world and dissed all of her choices. But you want to stay in your lane. Just because you can do something does not always mean that you should. It sure doesn't. It sure doesn't. You should have never posted this. Even if these were your inside thoughts, you know, like something you maybe bitched about with your own spouse. You put this on the internet forever. Even if you delete it, it's here now. What makes you think that she's going to want to come to you with anything of importance, anything of substance? This is going to potentially be your grandchildren's mother. And you're not nurturing that relationship at all. Even if these were your thoughts, you should have kept them to yourself. You have no tact or class.
About the details. Because after all, it is their wedding.
Yes, ma'am.
But here's what keeps bothering me. My son has talked about my wedding cake topper since he was a child. And he didn't just mention it once. He's brought it up many, many times over the years. It meant something to him. And now she said it just doesn't fit.
Okay. I understand. You also value your child's opinion in this, right? But this is not your relationship. And it sounds like you don't have a good relationship to even have a conversation with your daughter-in-law sensibly about this. But you do have a relationship with your own son. And if you were that damn worried about it, you could have pulled him aside and said, hey, are you good? Like, or maybe given different ideas. You wanted him to have this cake topper that he really wanted to have. You could have worked it into a gift. You could have been creative with it. You could have, sent him a personal cake for their honeymoon and just put the topper on it. Or when they got back from the honeymoon, had it, encapsulated in something as like a keepsake. You had options. You had options and you dropped the ball and brought it to the internet, but let's hear you out. What you got to say?
Because it doesn't match her lame ass look.
There you go. Dissing her again. What is your problem? Like, I get that you're not gonna like every person that your child dates, but this is the person that your child chose. You don't get to choose for them. This is their person. This is who makes them happy enough to think that they want to spend the rest of their life with them. Because you're not going to be around forever. You know, they're going to want to start their own lives. And it's crazy to me that right out of the gate you are. And maybe she's a totally terrible girl. I don't know. I don't know the backstory. I don't have the context, but this just seems like really weird behavior. This seems like toxic boy mom behavior is what it seems like. And maybe you should get it together.
And I keep hearing the same thing. Don't get involved. Keep the peace. And my personal favorite, it's not your place.
It's not.
But nobody is saying a thing about his wants. So here's where I've landed.
Before we hear where you've landed, dumbass. He's a full grown ass man. And you're his mother. You can pull him aside, you can call him on the phone, you can send him a text to talk about his wants. Typically, when two people are getting married, they have a tendency to, you know, plan things together or fly ideas by each other. Like, hey, what do you think of this? Do you like that? Like, is this the vibe? Like, don't be an asshole just because you can. That doesn't make any sense.
I'm not arguing. I'm not asking her permission. I am not going to make it a whole situation.
It sounds like
I'm
you
just
might.
going to bring my cake wedding topper with me.
No.
And then I'm going to put it on the cake at
No.
the wedding venue. Quietly, and you can call it overstepping, call it wrong, but I'm not going to pretend that his wishes don't matter. Because at the end of the day, that's my son. And I will do whatever I can to make his day special. Because I'm his mom. And here's a picture of the topper.
Okay. 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 I have so many thoughts. First thought. And I'm glad I saved that one for last because how dare you? How dare you? You're gonna wait and without permission sneak this cake topper, and it's a cute cake topper depending on your style taste, I guess. But she already said no. And you're so rude. You're so rude. There's a million ways that you could make your son's day special without completely quietly, passive aggressively trying to start drama with his wife. That is shitty behavior. That is childish behavior. And it makes me think that you're also the type of grandparent that doesn't respect boundaries when it comes to the choices parents make for their children. Because you, for some reason, won't, you think you know better, so you're going to do what you want, You're giving off that vibe. And if those kids, if they have kids, you may be lucky to even see them kids by yourself. Y'all, ladies, stop the toxic mother-in-law bullshit. It's not fair to your kids. It's not fair to your grandkids. It don't make no sense. It doesn't make any sense. You should want to foster a good relationship with the person that your children have decided to spend the rest of their lives with. Because there's some girls out there that have no mother figure in their life. If they have hard questions or they're going through hard times or they're just trying to figure out life, why would you not want to be somebody that they can call and depend on? Why would you not want to be part of their village? I think it's absolute nonsense. But you guys let me know what you think. Yeah, I wanted to switch it up a little bit for tonight, but I am hecka tired. I spent the day at the pool, and I'm wiped out. So I will see you guys next time. Y'all have a good night. Bye.
Say it louder, say it louder. Feel the moment, feel the power. Bring the animal back to life. Bring the energy one more time. If you feel like letting go, you can take control. You can turn this all to something beautiful where you feel life gets you down, 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 gets you down, down, down. Say it louder, say it louder. Feel the moment, feel the power. Bring the animal back to life. Bring the energy one more time. Bring the energy one more time. Bring the energy one more time. Say it louder, say it louder. You're the question, you're the answer. Bring the animal back to life. Bring the energy one more time. If you feel like letting go, you can take control. You can turn this all to something beautiful where you feel